From Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 2151, these are the Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, January 23, 2019. We begin this week with news of the death of a courageous war veteran who was among those to use their talents to thwart the enemy through code during World War II. Neil Rapp, WB9 VPG, has his story.
Alfred K. Newman was one of the hundreds of Navajos who served in the United States Marine Corps, baffling the Japanese by using a code based on the Navajo language. He died on January 13th in a Bloomfield, New Mexico nursing home at age 94. In the Marines, he had served on Guam, Iwo Jima, New Caledonia, and elsewhere during his time with the 1st Battalion, 21st Marine Regiment, and 3rd Marine Division. He is remembered among the hundreds of Navajos who rushed to enlist in the U.S. military following the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. By some estimates, there are now fewer than 10 surviving code talkers. Thank you for your service, Private First Class Newman.
Scientists and observers of space weather are gearing up for a gathering in Ohio in March that promises to be a weekend of ionospheric inquiry.
2 months before the big Hamvention gathering in Xenia, Ohio, a different assembly of amateurs is taking place in Ohio, this time in Cleveland. It's called the HamSci 2019 Workshop Set, and it's giving space weather and the ionosphere center stage. The program will take place on the 22nd and 23rd of March on the campus of Case Western Reserve University. HamSci's founder, Nathaniel Frizzell, W2NAF, and the university's amateur radio club, W8EDU, are asking for presenters to submit papers for the conference, which will explore such subjects as traveling ionospheric disturbances, sporadic E, geomagnetic storms, and the use of ham radio techniques to study many of these phenomena. Presentations are already scheduled by ham radio author Ward Silver, N0AX, and propagation specialist Carl Lutzelschwab, K9LA. Amateurs who would like to join the lineup of those giving talks should send their abstracts no later than February 1st to hamsci@hamsci.org. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Jack Parker, W8ISH.
Hams with an appetite for climbing and activating summits will get to sit down and indulge their appetites for a hearty meal. Plans are already underway for this global gathering.
It may seem a long time until June, but when organising an annual event where attendees often come from the other side of the world, early planning is important. The official date for the 5th Annual Summits on the Air Dinner has now been set for Friday the 21st of June, the first day of the Ham Radio Friedrichshafen Hamfest in southern Germany. As this is the 5th year of the event, the organiser, AR Newsline's own Ed Durrant, DD5LP, has set a challenge to the expected 20 or more attending. They should present something related to the number 5. Their 5 best summits, perhaps, or their 5 most important pieces of SOTA equipment. In any case, if the last 5 years are anything to go by, it will be an enjoyable evening out at a country restaurant only 10 minutes away from a SOTA summit, of course. For Amateur Radio Newsline, I'm Jeremy Boot, G4NJH.
And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news for 4 decades and counting at arnewsline.org. With Neil Rapp, WB9 VPG, Jack Parker, W8ISH, Jeremy Boot, G4NJH, Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team across the globe. I'm Don Wellbanks, AE5DW. 7-3. We'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.